Hey everyone, this is a quick look at the LEGO City 2024 Construction Steamroller set with 78 pieces and one minifigure. I paid $10 US for this, and it has no stickers. Naturally, the build is pretty simple for this with so few pieces, but I like the shaping of it, and I think that it looks pretty proper, pretty modern. Got a slightly low engine compartment back here, nothing huge and all chunky like before. They use this recolored Speed Champions 4-stud wide old canopy piece in black here to give a little bit of interesting shaping around the back, but that is of course hollow. And there's some Technic in here as well, with the Technic beams used on the side as well as inboard. You can see for the connection points to connect the roller, and also to give some spots for the axles, which are just Technic pins for the rear tires there. Interestingly, even though these are hard plastic and very, very smooth wheels up front to form the drum, it actually rotates. Like, sometimes you have an issue with that, especially with a lighter weight vehicle. There's not a lot of normal force, a lot of force down from gravity, from the weight of the thing. But yeah, it's nice and smooth. It's also the correct width. Like, there's nothing strange. It doesn't slide back and forth. Unfortunately though, there is no articulation whatsoever. So this isn't able to steer. There's no sort of suspension, nothing like that whatsoever. I do like the shaping around the rear bumper area here, although it does get a little bit thin underneath. But yeah, just not being able to steer is unfortunate. However, because it is using plastic wheels up front, it's very easy for somebody playing with this to just make it turn, because it just slides. So that works. And there's enough detail on this thing that it looks believable enough. Like, there's the idea of needing to climb up here into the cab. You got the little light on top, and you can just open this up. You got a couple of little marker lights used there on the front as well, which can be potentially used like headlights or slightly viewable from the side. And there's an actual seat in there and a steering wheel as well. All the stuff that you really need. And again, no stickers means that these two here are prints, those 1x6 tile pieces. Let's look at this figure though. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Just a high-vis vest there with the neon yellow colored torso underneath, and then gray arms, and the dark azure color to represent the safety gloves. Classic style of construction hard hat, and the shovel doesn't have a spot to be attached to the rig, to the machine, for helping to clean off the roller, but it's just included as an extra thing. And speaking of included as an extra thing, thankfully they also spent an extra fraction of a penny to include a hairpiece for this person, so they don't need to have the helmet on. And that adds a bunch of value in and of itself, because now this person can like go home or be on break and stuff like that. Just always like to see something extra for headgear. And finally, these are the only leftover parts. Wait a minute, I was wrong. You can stick this right in there. Hidden little spot, wasn't expecting that. You can actually put something on the other side as well. Cool. Well, that adds just a tiny bit of extra goodness to this. Again, it's $10 US, 10 euros. It's £9 UK, $14 Canadian. And I think for the amount of stuff that's here, that's a perfectly fine price. It's a pretty decent sized box for that price. And I really am happy with that price point in general across almost all of LEGO's products that they make. At that price point, they just generally do a good job there. And it's nice that LEGO continues to put out plenty of lower cost sets, in spite of what we might feel, based on looking at all of the fancy press releases for the $400, $500, $600, $800 collector sets and everything. They still do have a lot of focus on the low end of the market, which is where it needs to be. You gotta spread the love around. This is a pretty good one. Just could have used some steering as well. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.